I'm just burning the last part of the series I've been doing on the feminists and the author who's written a book. And I've taken a couple of videos down from my site on my channel recently. One was a copyright infringement notice. I just took it down because I can't be bothered with that sort of distraction at the moment. I've got a few thoughts on that, but I won't share them at the moment. Now the other one was progress on my current website project, and I got a comment there from one of my subscribers, and I'm not going to mention his name, but you guys might have already seen the comments. And I didn't really understand where this guy was coming from at first, and then I actually saw the video that was up on YouTube, and what had happened was I just made the video on my phone and just uploaded it straight to YouTube, and of course it's a high definition video, and YouTube, when you upload it, it processes the file, changes its format, and in doing so what it did was get the soundtrack all out of sync with the video, the images. So it was just absolute gobbledygook. So that's why I took it down. I'm going to have to redo it. But in the meantime, I've of course progressed on the actual project itself. So instead of I'm a couple of days away from finishing the site, so I'll just write a sort of do a user manual. But I've been thinking about the conversation I had with my subscriber, and I've been debating whether or not to actually say anything about it. But it's like I hope I'm making this video in the hope that I can actually help other people with something that I've discovered within myself. Okay, this is not a criticism of my subscriber at all. This is something that I've identified in my own personality, and it's still there, but I'm able to mitigate the negative sides of this. So there's positive and negative with this aspect. Now, it's purely to do with business for me. It's about how to about what to do in businesses for me. Okay, that's the only angle I'm coming at this from. Now, so I'll just got to outline for those that don't know what the conversation, what the comment thread was about. So my subscriber there, he's watched the video. Thanks for that. And he's made the comment. He doesn't understand what the video is about, and he'll need a complete user manual to understand what's going on. Now, when he made that comment, I hadn't seen the video. So having seen the video, I now understand why he said that. Okay, so I replied to that comment with an outline of the business model, and so he's come back with the comment. So you want us to advertise your business, and that's part of it, yes. But I'm also rewarding you and the business that you're getting, the customer. So the idea was that you could become an agent of this website, go out and pitch the website to businesses, and then for that effort you're rewarded with 25% commission on the gross of all monies spent by that business. So what's the potential money you could earn? Well, Walmart this year 2022 spent $3.9 billion on advertising. So I'm not saying they'll spend that on my website, but You know, you've only got to get a tiny slice of that pie, and you're going to be getting, you know, potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars a month for the rest of your life for not doing any work. You know, for you've done the work, that's the reward. Now, there's also the small businesses. They'll spend anywhere up to about $10,000 a year on advertising. So, you know, you get a few of them together and you've got a decent income. So how much money can you make? Well, in my view, it's a pretty good deal, okay? Small effort, big reward. It's a good deal. For the business itself, they end up with different income streams and ways of getting customers through the door, etc. They make money, you make money, I make money, everybody makes money. It's a win-win-win. So the final comment from my subscriber was, oh, the poor customer, they're going to get spammed. Now, you know, who knows what the outcome for the customer is? Who knows? Okay. But what that suggests to me is what I have identified in my own personality, and that is what I call hurdling. So hurdling is, you see a goal in the distance, then it's a worthwhile goal. It's attainable, but I can't get there. I can't get there because, in this case, I need a user manual. I need a whole user manual written for me to understand what's going on. I reply with a couple of paragraphs outlining the whole idea. I still can't achieve that goal because here's another hurdle that I put in front of me. You know, you want me to advertise your business. Well, yes, I do, but I also want you to be rewarded for your effort, and you don't get anything for nothing in this world. You've got to make an effort. Okay, so I remove that hurdle from in front of my subscriber. Oh, I've got a moral issue against the world, against spam. Well, you've got spam filters, you've got opt-out links on your email. There's like, the customer is looked after as regards to spam, so that's not really an issue either. So there's this, it's to do with procrastination, but it's also, you know, you put the goal in front of someone, and there's two types of people. One will go, oh, that's a good idea, and just go and plow through whatever issues that come up, and they attain their goal. And the other one will go, oh, I can't do that because I've got this hurdle in front of me. And you either get over it or you get around it. And, oh, I can't do that because I reach behind me and I pull out another hurdle. And I keep hurdling. And it's to do with procrastination rather than glass half full, glass half empty view. It's part of people's nature to hurdle. But once you identify what you're doing, and you realize that the hurdles you're putting in front of you are not real, that's when you can grow and achieve your financial success as far as business goes. And that's a negative side of it. There's a positive side to it. So in my pizza shop, I had an acquaintance came in, and she's talked with my manager in the pizza shop, and she had the idea of putting a bar out the front of the pizza shop and attracting foreigners to the pizza shop. And that's a good idea. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that idea. And at first I thought, well, yeah, we'll do that. There's a bit of money involved setting it all up, of course. So I had a little bit more of a think about return on investment. Now, I'm one of about 5 foreigners in about 200 square kilometres over here. So if I was to buy a box of the local beer, I would, so there's a dozen beer in it, I break even at 10 bottles sold. So I would have to make any kind of return on investment, I'd have to get at least those 5 foreigners in here, into the pizza shop every day, and each one of them would have to drink 2 cartons of beer, 24 large bottles of beer for every day for years, for me to make a return on the investment that it would take to put a bar out the front of the shop. So, I had to think about it. It was a good idea, but was I hurdling not doing it, or was it actually a sound business decision not to invest in a bar in the front of the pizza shop? Now, it's only a matter of $50 or $60 to get a license to sell alcohol and tobacco for the pizza shop, so we'll go ahead with that side of it. But as far as spending the money on a bar out the front, it's not going to happen anytime soon. So there is an aspect to hurdling that's positive, and that's the procrastination idea, but there's also a huge negative side to it. And to identify this behaviour in yourself is to grow and within yourself, and to be able to take full advantage of opportunities that come your way, rather than put up barriers, real or imagined, in front of you that stop you from growing and achieving goals in life. And it applies to all kinds of different goals in life, but I just want to focus on business, because that's what I enjoy doing. So I hope that's helped, and like I say, this is not about criticism of my subscriber at all. I identify this in my own personality, so I'm not the pot calling the kettle black or anything like that. It's something that I live with, but I can mitigate the negative side to it. So I genuinely hope that helps people to identify this sort of behaviour in oneself. So having said that, I'll hopefully get this one up today.